We got a real black history, and I ain't talking about the color of skin. Man, I'm talking about the color of sin. So take your mind off of melanin. This corruption is deeper than your skeleton, so race is irrelevant. We got a real black history. Before we was kings and queens in Africa, before the slave massacre shackled us, we gotta back it up before Martin, Malcolm, and Miss Rosa. Yeah, it's more than what the school books told. We got a real black history. Before Martin Luther King had a dream, a supreme being stepped upon the scene, and he made earth. The whole universe he spoke into existence, made man in his image, and from his ribs he made her, and they was both made from the dirt. This when our history was white without a slight stain on our shirt. Back in the garden of Eden, living and breathing in the presence of the Father, no beef, and it was all perfect. Before Thurgood Marshall became a judge, a fallen angel named Lucifer held a grudge, cause he was kicked out of heaven for trying to overthrow God. And since we're made in his image, of course he's mad at us. So he tricks the woman into believing she could be equal with the Father by eating of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, being misleading. She brought sin into the world, and I'm grieving, cause the picture is great, cause God told her not to eat of the fruit, but she gave it to her husband too. Now the picture is black, cause as the head man should've known better, but he told her to take the fruit as a snack. Lucifer laughs as he smacks. God's coming in the cool of the day, calling for Adam, but since he's coming in sin, now he's trying to hide, thinking about what God told him in the beginning. The day you eat of the fruit of the tree, you should surely die. Now the whole world is cursed like profanity. Man is traded sweet communion with God in for vanity, but the worst part is we're all a part of this family tree, and now death is issued to everything. We got a real black history, and I ain't talking about the color of skin. Man, I'm talking about the color of sin. So take your mind off of melanin. This corruption is deeper than your skeleton, so race is irrelevant. We got a real black history. Before we was kings and queens in Africa, before the slave massacre traffickers, we gotta back it up before Martin, Malcolm, and Miss Rosa. It's more than what the school books told. We got a real black history. Before Harriet Tubman started conducting the Underground Railroad, the scene was disgusting. Our history became hard and darker than torch muffins. This new sin issue started bringing some more stuff in. Before crack came, way back Cain committed the first murder ever. See, that came with no Nobel Peace Prize or plaque, man. Just another curse and some back pain. Now look at that, man. We repaid his goodness with evil, but thank God that he didn't give us exact change. He promised he would redeem us. The seed of the woman would crush the serpent's head, but it came with some back pain. And they attacked him and whacked him, sticks cracked him. You can see the cat of nine tails, cracked veins. For every time that you lied, stolen, and cheated, mistreated, was greedy, it was Christ's blood that took that shame. Before the Tuskegee Airmen, Yeshua flew, presented himself to many people before he jet blew. All of mankind should be in hell right now, but worthy is the Lamb, cause he came to our rescue. Cause God ain't have to send Jesus to die. Just look at the way that we be treating him now. Just like Adam and Eve, wanna be more than what he made us to be. So in our own way we eat from the tree. We got a real black history, and I ain't talking about the color of skin. Man, I'm talking about the color of sin. So take your mind off of melanin. This corruption is deeper than your skeleton, so race is irrelevant. We got a real black history. Before we was kings and queens in Africa, before the slave massacre traffickers, we gotta back it up before Martin, Malcolm, and Miss Rosa. It's more than what the school books told. We got a real black history.